안녕하세요, 김미영입니다.
안녕하세요, 마가입니다.
잘 지냈어요?
네, 잘 지내셨어요?
나도 아주 잘 지냈어요. So, what we're gonna do today?
오늘 day 2 or week 2 or video 2
Yeah.
of our Korean Cultural Corner, where we are introducing you to not just Korean language but important Korean figures, authors, good, awesome people you should know.
That's right, very good.
네.
Very good. Okay, so now, second time, we're gonna introduce who?
이국종 의사 선생님.
That's right. 의사? What is 의사?
Doctor, medical doctor.
That's right. His name 이국종. He was born 1969.
Same as my mom.
Oh, really? Oh, so
어머니, 안녕.
why do you think that I want to introduce 이국종 today? Do you think that he was my doctor? You think?
I'm assuming because he was very important.
That's right. I mean, it would be just great if he's my doctor, but it never gonna happen. So I'm gonna talk about him anyway. I love a man who has big, strong will and then push it through no matter what, and then just never give up, never change it. I like that kind of man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steadfast,
That's right.
dependable, reliable.
이국종 선생님 is that kind of person. Just you find that kind of figure in the movie usually, and however he really exists, just amazing. I love his voice, the way he talk, almost like a military, very decisive, but polite, and don't talk too much. However, he said very elegantly and like that. Hollywood or Korean movie can make a very great figure. It make people like fantasy. But I think he's more than that. Yeah, he's more than just a movie company made a special like figure. Yeah,
Real life, real deal.
that's right. Yeah, does that make sense what I'm talking about?
Yes, no, it does. It totally does. It totally does. Like a bigger than life.
That's right. Bigger than life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when he was younger, his family was not that rich at all. His dad went to Vietnam and got hurt and came back to Korea. So he did not work a lot because he's a lot pain. So mom, I think that his mom worked and then just support the children. Of course, it's not easy time. However, his mom and dad were just very strong people, and they have just big pride. So they never changed their mind or changed their will because of money. I think the mom and dad already. And I'm not gonna show his picture today because I want you find out, how he look like. 이국종.
이국종.
That's right.
Okay.
Then you know why I need to talk about him. Yeah. So in his book, he talked about one of very special doctor that inspired him. Okay, when he was younger, there's one small hospital, like a doctor's office, where he lived, and then the family didn't have money to go to doctors a lot. But however, the doctor is a very nice man, and he said to Ikjong, when you come to me, you don't have to worry about any money.
Oh.
So like that. So he said that when Ikjong want to be doctor, he's a person who really inspired him a lot. Okay, and so and then now Ikjong inspire a lot of people. Okay. Why do you think that he's so special about more than just being like courageous, more than being just strong?
Well, I only know what I've heard from you, and I know that he opened trauma centers
That's right.
around.
That's right. So what's the trauma center?
I think in the United States they're mostly within hospitals, but basically big injuries,
그렇죠.
like very
맞아요.
big accidents, like traumatic, the most traumatic
I like
accidents,
that. Yeah.
basically.
You don't see the center that has the name trauma center. I saw only one trauma center in United States so far. That I was passing Columbia, South Carolina, and I saw that they put a big sign, trauma center. Okay? That's what I see. So trauma centers usually, just same concept in Korea and here. If somebody hurt really seriously, I mean very, very seriously. They're using doctors in a helicopter. They got people and they put in the special care. Yeah. So they call trauma center.
Yeah.
When you go Korea, we make U sound, trauma.
Trauma.
But in English, you don't say U sound.
No.
Trauma center.
Silent trauma.
That's right. So when he started trauma center in Korea, government had him some, and but it cost a lot. So it was very hard to running in the trauma center. However, still we have that. And also sometimes 이국종, he spent his own money to help some people who doesn't have enough money. So while he's working at the center, he had a lot of debt because he just used all his salary to other patients. Yeah. Now he's not there anymore. He started the trauma center. Now government asked him to be the one of the toughest doctor for the soldiers. So he's in the military hospital right now. About 1 month ago, he got the kind of calling from country, and then now he become military doctor, and he's on top of the military doctor now.
So Lee Guk-jong is very active still. He's not old man used to.
He's still 50s. 55,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. So he's not a historical figure. This is definitely 1969. That is still young.
Also, 2018, he published his books. So, Golden Hour number 1, Golden Hour number 2. What's the golden hour, you think? Medically.
It's the first hour right after the accident.
That's right.
It's the most important to get to them.
Yeah. If you send the person who got hurt a lot to the hospital within 1 hour, usually they save him. But after that, it just get hard.
Yeah. So that golden hour really is if you get saved or not. And if you look at it, read it in Hangul, you see it's not the Korean words for golden and then hour. It is golden hour.
That's right.
It is an English word.
Yeah. I'm sure that when you say golden hour, feel it's a very good time to make money. Something different. But for medically, golden hour.
Yeah.
Medically. I believe that people in the United States, doctors, they use the same thing. And so, when Dr. Lee, 이국종 선생님 got famous, I think a lot of other doctors got jealous. So they talk all sorts of funny thing about him. And, one time he saved a very special captain of a big ship. And they said, it's okay, I could do that. People are jealous. But if you really got the passion, I don't think that. Yeah.
Everyone always thinks they can do everything until it's.
That's right. Yeah. So anyway, he became very famous. He got all recognition by people, and I think there's a lot of jealousy. Other doctors, try to attack him, and they make some funny stories, and some, of course, it's not true and happen. And we know the trauma center lose a lot of money because usually think about who gonna get a lot of bad injuries. Usually who works at the construction site, some delivery people, something like that. So usually they don't have money. So like a hospital lost a lot of money and then they always blame 이국종. It's just a lot of things he went through. Just people make some stories about him, and the hospital not really support him because they lose money. Just a lot of pressure he got. But he never give up. And then I know that this is right, we must have that. And he talk about when he started in England, or he studied in America, I believe, and they said to him too, when we started trauma center, several decades ago, government never help them, government never care, and other doctors just jealous and then talk of funny things. And then they said, Dr. Lee, don't worry about it. You're gonna go through. We did too, even though we live in America or England. We did. I'm sure that it can work for you. It takes a lot of effort and time, but we know that you can do it. That's how it started.
Accidents happen before trauma center. So were people just going through emergency rooms, without a specific? Do you think?
I think that they bring it. They usually helicopter. They got doctor helicopter, and then people bring. and then they go to more serious maybe emergency room. What emergency room? I'm not
That's
sure.
what I'm thinking,
Yeah.
because before there were trauma centers,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
his,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it was just,
Maybe you can Google it.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the
true.
process of it?
yeah.
Yeah. But I think they would need more special than just trauma, like kind of ER.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be something.
You know what? I haven't asked him yet. When I talked to him on the phone,
You haven't
I
asked either, John.
So, I don't like people make somebody really make a hero
Yeah.
or overstate. I don't like a lot.
Mm.
But I think he deserved it.
Mm.
He deserved. And I just love that kind of man. I said to my friends, if a man like him, I'm gonna marry. And then I never gonna ask him to, why don't you come home? Why don't you remember my birthday? Why don't you come early and be with me? I never gonna ask. I'm gonna dedicate a person like him, dedicate to the country, dedicate to people. But I'm so honored to have him. Like that. That's all. Even if he want to divorce, I don't know right away. It's okay.
Yeah.
Surely, if I had been like that,
Funny.
I really totally dedicate to him, dedicate him to the just country,
그래서
people like that.
이런 남자는 선생님 이상형.
맞아요.
야,
나 이상형이에요. My ideal man. Yeah. Just he doesn't have to be sweet tomato. As you know, ER is crazy.
Yeah.
Trauma center even more. So he hardly able to go home. He was not able to go home, almost not. And
That's
he
like a
was like
doctor
1
thing,
and
yeah.
2 days to go home. That's all. And then how he sleep? He just sleep, at his desk or put a little bed, and he sleep like all the time.
Life of a
Because
doctor.
no matter what, somebody gonna call him.
Mm.
And then whatever he does, he and his 후배, what's 후배?
후배? 뭐예요?
You know the 선배.
Oh, is it the
Who,
under?
like little under him.
Got it.
So there's 2 people able to do, and then there's one nurse is very skillful, and then very good, like very skillful, and then ability to take care of all the situation. So usually 3 people always get together, and then sometimes they eat 짜장면, then tend to go.
Yeah.
So they never real rest.
Yeah.
They never real vacation
Oh.
because just only they can do because they were trained
Yeah.
like that.
Thank you,
So-
doctors. 의사들 감사합니다.
네. But there's of course a lot of not that good 의사 too, as you know.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, but he's just meant to be a doctor, and then he's very happy. Also, he liked the place in operation room that it's kind of very cold air, and then the smell. He said that. He said that's it. I love it.
Clinical, medical.
Yeah, 그렇죠.
Hey, if you like that, if you like the, I guess you're meant to be in there.
Yeah. No, I really admire him. Not just because he's famous, not just because he has what I have, what I want to have, but I'm just total as a human being. I show my respect.
그래서 책은 fiction, non-fiction, or these novels?
This is totally he write about himself, and he also write about what his experiences.
Okay.
Yeah. So he talk about a lot of patients and a lot of hospital stories. His friends.
So it's non-fiction, slightly
real.
autobiographical.
그렇죠.
Yeah, okay.
그렇죠. So he talk about himself, about his family, and his father, his mother, and then mostly talk about how he treat
Yeah.
his patient like that. Yeah. 그렇죠.
Golden Hour,
That's
1
right.
and 2.
That's right. As you know how I read, I always fall a lot, and then I always come underline, and then I see that. That's how I read. That's why I never cannot borrow any book from anybody while I read. I cannot just read. So 그렇죠.
Although I also make a lot of marks. I think you might abuse them a little bit more than I do, but I'll get there one day. I'll be as much of a book abuser as you are. I
You
hope
may-
to be.
You may continue. You may continue.
고맙다.
네. I'm so happy that we have a chance to talk about great people in
Yeah.
Korea. I'm sure there's a lot of great people all over the world. Okay.
Yeah.
Very happy.
And go ahead, if you know about any Korean people that we should know about or read their book,
But that's right.
let us know. Leave a
That's right.
comment.
That's right. Good.
Email You know?
Good. Thank you and 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
예, 다음에 만나요.
봐요.